SecondsOut to like to be joined for the second time this week by Eddie.
With a new memory card?
With a new memory card.
Well done.
Yeah,
did you get told off?
Tyson was not happy.
Yeah.
Just reflecting on what we've seen this afternoon, two big fights at the top of the bill in terms of Terri, Harper and Kiko Galahad. Live fights.
Yeah, good fights. I mean, a few people saying, Kiko's old and it's a standard defence, and it's a good, solid homecoming defence. I just chose Kiko because I know what he's going to give. Obviously Spanish boxing is important for us at the moment. Big wins for Sandor Martin against Mikey Garcia and Leharaja. And I think Kiko will give us a great fight. I expect Galahad to win, but I want it to be exciting. And I think while it lasts, it will be very exciting. And talks of unifications, etc., just on the back burner until he gets through Kiko Martinez. Terri Harper has a really tough fight. She's been out for a year, 2 hand operations. I love the way Alycia Baumgardner's talking. I mean, it's scaring me a little bit. She's really confident. She can punch very hard, and that'll be a great fight.
And with Terri as well, the hand operations are obviously going to play a part somewhere down the line. How much do you think that can affect her mentally?
I think it's tough. I think it's difficult to go in with the belief that you would have if you hadn't have had those injuries and operations. It is a little bit of a chink in the armour, but she's got to punch with conviction. She's got to believe in herself. She spoke to the surgeons, the doctors. She's done the sparring. The hand's fine. Now you've got to go through the process, but it will be, a little bit of a scary moment for everybody when she starts letting it ping, and make sure it can hold up. And this is, I admire Terri and Terri Harper for taking this challenge, because I probably wouldn't have. When this fight got offered, I thought they would say no, and they said yes, because they believe the work they've done in the gym over the last year will show. But there's a difference between working in the gym and actually being active. So this is a really ballsy fight, especially with the Choi contract already signed for the unification, the Meyer undisputed fight on the horizon. This is a very dangerous fight.
And a win for Kiko Galahad obviously opens up plenty of doors. The division's thriving at the moment. There's so many other fights going on in the coming months. Where do you see this going for Kiko?
Well, I mean, we've got such a good fight with Conlon against Lee Wood coming up next year, and he could face the winner of that, but that's the regular championship. And the Navarrete fight for me is the fight to make. That's a unification fight. I think Kiko Galahad might be the best of the champions. I really believe that he's going to be difficult to beat. He's happy to go on the road if he needs to, and I would like to make the Navarrete fight next.
We haven't got too long, so I'll move on to something else. I mean, Dillian Whyte, as we mentioned the other day in terms of the Tyson Fury fight, what's your role in the negotiations?
I was with him yesterday. We'll wait for those negotiations to get called. We've got significant offers from our own broadcasters to do that fight, but we're also open to looking at discussions with Top Rank and Tyson Fury's team about doing that fight or making a deal or whatever. So Dillian's in a good position. We'll review the offers that come in as a team. I will make our offers to bring that fight to DAZN as well, and it'll be up to Dillian Whyte whether he accepts a deal or goes to purse bid. And it'll be up to Tyson Fury, as they keep saying, it's up to Tyson Fury. It is up to Tyson Fury. He's the champion. He could retire, he could vacate, but I don't think he will. I think champions fight their mandatories. If it was that easy, we shouldn't have boxed Usyk. We should have just walked away from the sport, and because we had a tough mandatory. But I think Tyson Fury will enjoy the Dillian Whyte fight, and I think it's a big fight. He can make a lot of money, and hopefully he takes it.
So to get your thoughts on Probellum as well. I mean, they've announced their first show today. What are your thoughts on what's going on?
I think any new business, any new company coming into the sport is good for boxing. I think Richard Schaefer's involved with that. A few other people, Harrison Whitman, who used to be a lawyer at Top Rank. We've already spoken to them about some of their fighters and doing bits and pieces with them. So yeah, it's good. It's difficult without TV contracts to actually create a sustainable business or a sustainable schedule for your fighters, but I'm sure that will come because they've got good people in the business and power players, if you like. So I don't know too much about it, but interesting for sure.
Cheers for your time.
Cheers.